Hello, my name is Mordecai, known as Legomaestro from the forum MangaRaiders. I'm here today to share some tips on writing, at least some ideas that I have personally. So the topic today is writing routinely or having discipline when writing. Um, I'll post these vlogs or whatever they're called as ideas come along, and please look into the link dump that I'll post after the video for anything that I've briefly mentioned or for some extra tidbits and tips and stuff because I don't have them all in my head right now. And after this, I'll be writing something, so there'll be a link for that too. Okay, I'll get started. I'm no professional. I've never. I did sell something way back when, but as Stephen King says, you're only a professional when you can pay the bills with what you've written, and I have not reached that stage yet. But I am prolific, and I am really earnestly going down this road of writing in general. Um, my my preference is normally science fiction, horror, fantasy. I suck at these realistic plots, but and I'm mostly geared towards anime and manga. So in any case, writing is a universal thing, but just keep it in mind. I'm thinking of anime and manga when I give these tips and the such. Um, I I write 1,000 words daily. It's something that I've been doing in earnest for the past 4 years. I was inspired by NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month. There'll be a link for that. This is an international creative writing event that happens every month of November where people write 50,000 word novels. So it's a free writing competition. It is pretty crazy and fun as hell. I got into that, and naturally writing that much in 30 days means you've got to be putting out words faithfully. There's you have to put out an average of 1,667 words a day. So that was really challenging and fun. And there's monsters who even finish the whole thing at a word count of 100,000 words or 200,000. It's a really great community, and I learned a lot from this. It really inspired my work ethic. Because you don't have time to be thinking of the words being put down. Even the pesky inner editor has to take the backseat to that sort of output, which is brilliant for any writer. Um, writing like writing like any skills needs to be grinded. You you can be working out, you can be drawing, you can be writing, you can be learning some skill. You have to do that repetitive exercise thing, and it's in the end it's the principle that will get you through more than having some innate natural talent or waiting for inspiration that happens once a year or something. As Bruce Lee said, I don't know if I'm quoting it correctly, but he said he doesn't fear a man who has practiced 1,000 kicks, but someone who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. And in this case, the kick is simply writing daily, as opposed to waiting for inspiration or endlessly developing plots without putting any words down on the script. I strongly believe that writing is the only way to really get better. Um, More quotes from wise people. Ray Bradbury says, "You must write every single day of your life." There's countless other authors. Stephen King says, "Amateurs sit and wait for inspiration. The rest of us get up to go to work." So along with NaNoWriMo and all these other things, I just took the whole concept to heart. I really believe in writing daily because inspiration and creativity will let you down. Life will happen. You could be busy as hell, or some situation happens where you're too preoccupied with it to think of writing. Or yeah, it's real life basically. Things happen, especially having a mood. You're not in the mood to write. There's days where you just do not want to do anything. But if you are someone who has already decided in advance to write every day, if you've put it to your routine to the level that you decide that you have to brush your teeth every day, right? So if you have writing as a sort of daily routine like that, no matter out of your mood, out of your feelings, a routine and a discipline that you do, then you find that you're making progress no matter what situation comes along. 1,000 words isn't exactly a comfortable daily level to write at, but having any amount is totally worth it. I don't care if it's 5 words a day, one carefully crafted sentence a day on a story, or 20 words, or 1,000, or you could go you could go over that 2,000 or whatever you wish. Um, you escape, other than the fact that you have a baseline for of work to show every day. You escape something that I like to call developmental hell, procrastination in the form of thinking up ideas. I definitely want to talk about that in length later, but we all have ideas, and especially when you come from a manga and anime sort of outlook. I just this genre is just so amazing. You just ideas come so easily. um, Writing fan fiction is fun as hell. Or coming up with your own ideas is fun as hell. I mean, but you're not putting any words down in your Word document when you search. Or assuming you work only with computers, or notepads or whatever. When you search your archives, you see that you've not written anything. So writing daily makes you escape keeping your stories always in development. You can plug away daily at whatever story you've developed, and that's how I think writing daily helps. And very importantly is that your inner editor gets the hell out of your way, um, because you have a personal heart to heart with your writing, and you learn to develop your own voice when you're just writing daily. It's not necessarily something that's been commissioned or that someone's waiting on for you. It's just you and your writing, because the best thing is that you will run out of that feeling of inspiration and creativity. I know it sounds really bad, but when you reach that stage and you're able to keep on going, keep on plugging away the words, you gain confidence in your own voice, because um, to use the metaphor of working out, that's where you actually build up your muscle, right? When you when it starts hurting, that's when you're that's when you're going to build up. So unless you're really destroying your body. I do not know the first thing about working out, but yeah, the grind, when you're working at it, the grind, it really gives you a benefit. The muscles in this case is that you stop hating your own work horribly. You start gaining a confidence in your own voice. Um, even if you write in the weirdest style ever, it's your style. You can develop your own style, and then your inner editor is willing to step aside for and let you write, instead of constantly taking down your projects before you start. That's what happens when you wait for inspiration. So if it's a daily routine, then yeah, you make friends with your inner editor and you develop your own voice. And the best thing is that at the end of all of this, like, today is September, so oh, I'm terrible at math. So okay, 9 months in, and now I can just say off the top of my head, I have written 1,000 words faithfully every day from the beginning of the year. Um, there are days that I definitely miss the day where it was just too much to even bother, but I make sure to add the word count to another day so I balance out the numbers. And that's the best thing, when the year has suddenly come along, and then you look back and you're like, oh, I haven't written anything. But no, wait, you have. You've added words day by day, and that's always a victory. A writer is literally, as the word says, it doesn't get clearer than that. You have to write to be a writer. You're not a story idea pitcher, and you're not making anything if you're just making endless outlines and developing plots. Mm, a writer has to write, and in the end, mileage is what makes you skilled. Of course, there's several other factors. I'm not saying write right? The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog over and over and over again. That will improve your typing speed. There's several other intricacies, but I mean, at the base level, writing daily will get you far. I could go on, but I'll just like those are my thoughts on the matter as far as as far as writing daily is concerned. Well, now I will write 1,000 words from an idea I'll think up on the spot right now. The horrible draft will be waiting online for your personal perusal. This is just to give you an idea of what I do daily. Maybe I'll talk about what I've actually written later. Stuff like developing first drafts to final forms and to the final form and my personal thoughts on the matter. I hope that this was useful in any case, and please share any thoughts or questions that you may have. Thank you. Oh wait, yeah. I guess I'll just think up an idea right now. So, oops. Oh, that was fun. Dropped something. Okay. I have been wanting to continue Doctor Who for a long while now. I stopped it on in the 2005 series. I'm on the second season, so okay. Immortal time traveling, dude. You know, I like these characters with mysterious names at the end. There's Vampire Hunter D, and then there's Doctor Who. One person's name ends with a Who, the other one is called D. I just find that so cool, and they of course have to be overpowered in one way or the other. So let me make my own character. Hmm. Okay. Maybe it'll be. Let's see. Phew. Okay, I like swords and I love trench coats. So this guy needs to be a fighter. And I will make him a cyborg. Yes, okay. He has to be traveling a lot. So trench coat wearing cyborg hops around different planets to save different species. Okay, I already have an idea of what this character's like. So I'll just put on some music now and type as I go because I cannot survive without music. With that, my horrible first draft is done. I always use spell check just as a quick look through my horrible mistakes. And then from there, it's up to me to brush it up later. Um, I hope this was helpful and till later. Bye.